So, been in business 15 years, and those first 8 years, I mean, you're just gung-ho. You're out there knocking on doors, marketing, taking baskets, and after about 8 to 10 years, I started noticing that doctors weren't referring. I felt like they were probably grouping up, opening up their own clinics in-house, and they just weren't referring out. So I'd go out, spend $1,000 and maybe get one patient out of it. It was just, I mean, you get depressed, you come home and trying to figure out what's wrong. Maybe you've aged a little bit and maybe they're not getting that referrals from the front office gals anymore. So anyways, long story short, I needed to find something new, something different. I called you guys up, you guys took over, turnkey, new website, newsletters. It's something I didn't go to school for, something I didn't think I was capable of. My attempts of trying to mimic what you were doing was, copying stuff off my printer or over at Office Max. Yeah. And it was a joke. I wouldn't want to read it if I even received it in the mail. Once I went live, probably within 3 days, I had about 4 patients, old patients of mine, call me up, schedule, just because they received a newsletter.
Awesome.
Confusing. I was confused because they knew I was there.
Yeah.
They knew they had access to me.
Right.
But something about that newsletter that engaged them or wanted them to call me and reschedule.
Right. Yeah. Staying top of mind, right, with your past patients. And,
That's right.
Was that something you were doing before? Were you actively communicating with your past patients?
All of my marketing was to the doctors.
Okay.
Zero direct access. Didn't even know where to start. Didn't even know how to even begin with that.
Gotcha.
And that's why.
Yeah. So once you started communicating to those past patients, email, direct mail, they started to reach back out, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It was just beautiful. I mean, I didn't know where.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Because you do such great work in your clinic, right? People love you and like you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're on their top of mind.
Correct. It's that newsletter they get 6 months later or a year later that just kind of initiates it all over again. So I've been with this whole program for about 3 months. Prior to this, I was averaging about 30 new patients a month.
Okay.
March just finished, and we had 64 new patients.
Wow, so you doubled in 3 months.
In 3 months.
That's amazing.
In 3 months.
Yeah.
And I keep hearing this, and anyone that's watching this, I keep hearing this on the videos. Like, your biggest headache will be the HR side of it, having to hire more therapists. And I'm skeptical. I'm not going to buy into that. Sure enough, 3 months later, my biggest headache is trying to find a physical therapist to come work.
Yeah.
If anything, at the end of the day, if I summarize what I've done direct access.
Yeah.
I've hit the social media, and I've doubled my growth.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, and it's fantastic. Us as therapists, we like to help people.
Sure.
It gives you a platform to get your message out there.
Yeah.
You're just there to help.
Yeah.
It's a resource for them.
Fantastic job on making it go right.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your staff. Everybody's been very helpful. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.